There's a man you've never heard of. He wasn't born into fame. He didn't inherit wealth. He had no special talents. But he had something far more powerful, a refusal to quit. He failed, not once, not twice, but 99 times. And every single time, the world told him to stop, to give up, to walk away. Friends doubted him. Family questioned him. Strangers mocked him. But he wasn't listening to them. He was listening to something deeper. That voice inside him whispering, "One more try." Do you know how hard it is to keep going after the 10th failure? The 20th? The 50th? When you've poured your heart into something again and again, and all you get in return is rejection, laughter, and silence? That breaks most people. But not him. Because he understood one thing most people miss. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is the training ground of success. Every failure sharpened him. Every mistake taught him. Every loss made him hungrier. He looked at failure and said, "You will not break me. You will build me." Most people want success fast. They want the rewards without the pain, the spotlight without the grind. But real greatness, the kind that echoes for generations, is forged in fire. And fire is painful. Let me tell you something you already know. Life doesn't hand out trophies for showing up. Life tests you, over and over, until you prove you're worthy. And this man proved it, not through talent, not through luck, but through grit. On his 99th failure, he had every reason to stop. No one would have blamed him. But he wasn't chasing approval. He was chasing purpose. And that purpose burned inside him like wildfire. You see, most people quit at failure number 1. Some last till number 5. Very few make it past 10. But only the rarest souls make it to 99 and still have the heart to say, "I'm not done yet." And then, on his 100th try, something changed. Not the world, not luck, not the circumstances. He changed. He walked into that moment not as a broken man, but as a warrior. He faced that challenge with the strength built from 99 defeats. And this time, he won. But the real victory wasn't the win. It was the fact that he never gave up on himself. The win was just a reward. The real prize was the man he became in the process. Now let me ask you, how many times have you failed? Once? Twice? 10 times? And you're thinking of quitting? Why? Because it's hard? Because it hurts? Of course it hurts. Growth always does. But pain is a sign that you're alive, that you're stretching, that you're evolving. And if you're not failing, you're not pushing hard enough. The man who failed 99 times didn't have superpowers. He wasn't chosen. He wasn't lucky. He simply refused to stay down. And that made all the difference. This isn't just his story. This can be your story, if you choose it, because you're going to fail. That's a promise. You'll get rejected. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be underestimated. People will laugh at your dreams. But so what? Their laughter doesn't define your limit. Your courage does. Every time you get up after falling, you are rewriting your destiny. Every time you choose not to quit, you're building a future your past self would be proud of. You are not weak for failing. You are human. And every great human, every inventor, leader, champion, has walked through the valley of failure. Think of Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Think of J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by a dozen publishers. Think of Oprah, who was told she wasn't good enough for TV. What made them great wasn't their talent. It was their resilience. The world respects winners, but it remembers warriors. And warriors are made through trials, tears, and tenacity. So when failure knocks you down, smile. You're in the company of legends. When people doubt you, thank them. They're fueling your fire. When life gets hard, dig deeper. That's where diamonds are formed. You have a choice. To be the person who quits, or the person who gets back up. again, and again, and again, until the world has no choice but to notice. The man who failed 99 times didn't just win, he became unstoppable. Because once you learn how to rise from the ashes, the fire no longer scares you. He didn't fear failure, he feared regret, and that's the difference. Regret is heavier than failure. Failure teaches, regret haunts. So chase your dreams with everything you have. Break, bleed, fall. But don't stop. Because maybe, just maybe, your next try is the one that changes everything. This speech isn't about a man. It's about a mindset. It's about you, your fight, your fire, your future. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs real ones. People who fall, fail, and keep showing up. So fail boldly, fail loudly, fail proudly. Because in the end, it's not the failure that defines you. It's the courage to rise, every single time.